What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Donna Denise Walker, and you are tuned into In the Mix at 6. And I'm doing something completely different. Okay, originally, what I was going to do is I was going to replay a live that I did earlier today, and then I was going to replay this evening. And then I said, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something completely different. And I'm going to say that the suggestion came in from StreamYard because of all the cute gadgets that it has. And so this is kind of like In the Mix at 6, talking about Thanksgiving, what's your favorite holiday song, and yeah, testing out the different gadgets that we have on here. So come on in, let's get into this. Don't forget to go ahead and share this video with your friends and family. Make sure you leave the comments, because even though this is pre-recorded, I am literally live as we speak in the comments. So if you want to say, hey D, what's going on, or hey Donna, whatever you call me, and I'll respond, I'm doing good. So oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm like, I don't know what it is, but I woke up this morning, and if you did happen to catch my live a little bit earlier, I was very excited because I felt like somebody sprinkled a little bit of joy over me. But I don't know, I was Miss Grinch. I was a grump. I was oh God, what's the Scrooge? I was Miss Scrooge. I was everything above up until this morning, actually from last night. And I'm gonna tell you guys the reason why. I'm excited. I'm excited. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Yes, yes, yes. So don't forget to put in your comments like what you cooking for Thanksgiving. Okay. Me, I'll tell you what I'm cooking for Thanksgiving, but we'll get into that in a quick second. Guys, listen, I'm very excited because I want to show off one of one of the reasons why I'm excited is because I had a really good friend come on my show yesterday. And I was very honored, as I am honored every last person that actually comes on my show. Like, I have a special sense of honor for each and last and every one of them, because when I reach out to them, I don't know, for some reason I'm always expecting this thing. Can I talk like this? Yeah. Can y'all still hear me? Put it in the comments if y'all can still hear me if I talk like this. I feel like I'm up in there talking in the mic. I feel like I need to start singing and going like this. Okay. But I have like a special individual honor for each and every person that comes on my show, because I feel like, you know, some of the folks don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? And those who do know me, and we've had conversations about what we projected and what we want our lives to be in the future, like when we was much younger, to see the folks that I bring on my show actually move forward in their journey is like, oh my God, to me, it's like a blessing. You know, some people, and I don't know why people are this way, but when some people see people move in a path that they're like, oh my God, how come that's not happened to me? They get really upset. Me, on the other hand, I feel like it's like, okay, you're showing all the signs of how you can do it. You're actually building the blueprint for me. I just got to get out of my own way, and I have to move forward to do the things that you're doing and do it in my own special way. The key is your own special way. You can never do something like somebody else does. I mean, that's just facts right there. But anyway, special joy was sprinkled over my head today. I'm very excited. This is the reason why I decided to do it this way. Oh, by the way, don't forget in those comments, let me know what y'all cooking for Thanksgiving, because the holidays is coming up. I got my little overlay there. I got me a little cheesecake. I got me some leaves up there. Got a little turkey in the corner over there. Okay. So, yes. So sprinkle. So anyway, my good friend, his name is Charlie Brown. He came on the show, And I was like so honored to have this guy on the show. It was like, so anyway, Charlie Brown, which I've been talking about this like ever since I had him on the show yesterday. We went live and everything. He's a very good friend of mine's. There was a bond between a group of people and us that used to hang out together, and we were like family. We were the unlikely group of people to be together, but we became family when we did get together, if that makes any sense. And Charlie Brown was like the big brother. He was, he was like the big brother that, we felt like if he was dating, they had to go through us. We had to look him up and down, be like, okay, yeah, she's okay. She's not okay. That's the bond we had. And I felt like I hadn't spoken to him in some years now. I want to say 4 or 5 years, or maybe less than that. I'm not sure. And when we started talking, that chemistry came back again, that family bond that was developed out of an unlikely circumstances, which we talk about in the interview, it just popped up all over again. Like I'm like, when you got a friend, it's like a bicycle. You got a friend, and if you didn't leave in bad terms or terms that was just unbearable, put back together, you get back together and it's like y'all talk since yesterday. But anyway, he came on the show and he talked about his life. He talked about his mom, his experience, what made him, you know what I'm saying? The side in him that was so special to us, what made him. So a lot of you guys don't know who he is, but I'm guaranteed eventually you guys will get to know who he is, because he did his debut on a Tubi TV series that just came out maybe a month or so ago, called Decisions Are Never Black and White. And if you guys remember, I had the guy Ken Canyon come on the show, and he talked about his contribution towards that show and how it reflected off of his real life and all that other good stuff. So anyway, Charlie Brown came on the show, and I got like a couple of clips of some stuff that he was talking about. And of course, I want you guys to go into the description and check out the full interview, because we laughed, we cried, well, we held back tears, and we had a good time. So anyway, here's one of his clips.
I would say more of the auditioning, more
Okay.
likely be hard because this sometimes you go in there, you might be a little nervous. I don't care who you are, it happens. So sometimes your butterfly. Sometimes you just get cocky enough to just like, I'm about to roll in here and just do it. So audition,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it could be for me, be like up and down. I can say that,
Mm-hmm.
but once I pick my butterflies out, and it's just like going on stage. I'm not nervous about it, but it's like that drilling just comes through for me, and it's just like a then all of a sudden it just fades out. Then it's like I just takes off, So, but just
Mm-hmm.
for me, just it was just like fooling around with the auditioning, but everything else is just like it's like a natural. It's just natural for it.
Yeah, so if you guys are like, okay, so what was that clip about? So basically I asked them about auditions, and I think that was a question. No, that was a question that you guys sent to me, which, by the way, if you have any questions like food suggestions, because we do a lot of cooking on this show. It's not a cooking show, but we do cooking on the show. Maybe I should stop saying it's not a cooking show. We cook on this show. I talk and chat with you guys. I bring you behind the scenes. I do stuff like this, great interviews, all that jazz. But anyway, it was a question that you guys sent in. And basically, the question was, do you get nervous before you have auditions? And that's what he said about that one. So and we were talking in particular about the audition that he did for Decisions Are Never Black and White. He's in the first episode, along with a couple of my good friends are in the first episode. So I was so proud to see him. um I was so proud to see him in this because I remember times we sat back and we conversate and we talked about what we wanted to do in the future. And I like to come on here and I like to talk to people and say, it is easy for us to hate on somebody because they're doing better than us. And it's easy for us to talk down to somebody because we feel they're not doing as good as us, but it's really a compelling, and it shows about your character when you could say, I'm so happy for this person. Because when you say, I'm so happy for this person, you're already opening the doors and blessings for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because when you could show that you are grateful for what the abundance of other people are getting, imagine the abundance that you get for yourself. If you could be happy for somebody else, you definitely could be happy for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at somebody's success, and you say, "Oh my God, I'm so happy for what they're doing," they're showing you the blueprint of how to get to where you're trying to get in your life. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to be an actor and you knew this person before and they're now an actor, you have access to them, especially if they're a good friend. You have access to them to say, "Oh my God, how did you do it? This is something I want to do." It's the same as you trying to make a cake, right? And you go to a restaurant and the cake is so delicious, right? Or not even restaurant, you go to your friend's house and they make the cake, right? And the cake is so delicious that you're like, oh my gosh, um, you know, you're like, "Oh my gosh, this is so good. How did you make it?" And they say, "Oh, because you're showing appreciation to them making the cake. You're showing appreciation to them to where they're getting to. And so they're open to be like, this is how I got there." And like I said before, it is and then on the flip side, it's so easy to be to look at somebody and say, "Oh, you're not," look down at them because they're not where you're at. But just like you're looking down, what I'm saying, the old saying that the butts that you kick on the way up is the butt you have to kiss on the way down. You know what I'm saying? So you be happy, be joyful for what other people are doing. And when he came on my show and I saw what he, like, I already knew Charlie Brown was going to be great at what he does, because that is just him. I've always known him to be, does 110%, 150% in everything he does. Friendships, relationships, um, uh, his career. You know what I'm saying? I knew. So when to bring him on the show, I hope you guys appreciate him as much as I appreciate him.
Just
All right, so
don't
here's
let
another clip.
nobody try to convince you that you can't do this. I'm 60 years old now. Um,
Wow.
not
You
for
don't
nothing.
look it.
Thank you. But
Oh no, you got that gray going on now. You got the
I got
gray.
my little, got my little, gave my little waves in there, you know. Like, look,
He's like, yeah.
no, but don't let nobody, try to convince you that it's too late. I know a lot of people say these things, but it's true. Tyrese said they laugh at him for crying and talking about those things, but it's never too late. And if that's something that you want
Mm-mm.
to do it. I mean, don't be shy or somebody like, "Oh, is that what you want to do the rest of your life?" Yeah, if it is, then do it. Because
Mhm.
at the end of the day, when everybody walk away, you left standing by yourself. So
Mhm.
take yourself and then go enjoy yourself and do what you love doing.
Yeah.
So just don't give up on it.
Oh my gosh. So I really like that. And that's one of the clips that I thought it was important to show. You know what I'm saying? Never give up. And that's one of the questions that I ask a lot of people who come on my show. Like, what advice can you give the next person who is trying to get to where you're at. And what the folks what they say when they come on my show is so moving. You know what I'm saying? Because they're pretty much saying the same thing, but they're saying it in their words that is so moving every time that I hear it. So guys, do me a favor. In the description is the entire interview. Please check it out. Leave your comments and follow him because he's about to do some great stuff. And so yeah, like I told you guys before, I was going to do like the whole thing where I was going to come on here and well, I was going to repost. I was going to repost my live that I did earlier. And then I realized, then I saw some features on StreamYard that I thought was really cool. So I wind up just taking clips from it. So if you saw it live, you caught it live earlier. Thank you for going live with me. But check out some of the clips. It's only 2 clips, but check it out. And the part, the snow is coming down so heavy and so beautiful, and it's that light, fluffy snow that when it hits, just I call it just heaven, just bows from the heaven, falling down. It's so beautiful. And people have their Christmas lights up, so that where you don't really see the houses, but you see the Christmas lights. And I just remember in the car and Silent Night comes on. And it was like beginning of Christmas for me. We was always driving up there like a couple of days before Christmas. I know I'm saying it was Christmas Day, but I want to say it's a couple of, anyway, I'm ruining the story. But anyway, that memory was the best. So basically, it's the holidays. Okay. So I'm very excited. So I hope that you guys are writing down what you guys are cooking for the holidays. In my family, I'm gonna get back to the clip in a second, but in my family, we're doing something completely different. Instead of a whole turkey, we're doing stuffed turkey wings. I don't know. I'm not cooking it. I will definitely take pictures. If my family is cool with it, I'll probably go live. If not, I'll put up a short or something so you guys can go ahead and check it out. Your guess is good as mine. We'll see how that works out. I don't know. I don't know. But the Christmas songs, which if you guys, I do have a poll that's going on right now, so definitely check out the poll that's in the YouTube, the poll and everything. Silent Night was one of my favorite Christmas songs. And that was a clip of me talking about earlier why Silent Night was my favorite Christmas songs. And for me, it was when it was snowing and the snow's coming down. It's looking so beautiful. And that all you see the snow and then you see the glimmer of the lights coming through it. And that song Silent Night will come on. It just put me at such a calm and such an ease. That by far is my favorite Christmas song. So what's your favorite Christmas song? Go ahead and hit the what you call it. Hit the poll. Hit the poll. Well, not that poll. Y'all don't go there. I'm not. Don't go there. Here's another clip.
Just don't let nobody try to convince you that.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited because holidays is coming. They're doing the first, I call it jump off holiday, which is Thanksgiving, which is really family day. And I'm very excited because they're doing it here at my house. I'm a little bit nervous because they hadn't did it at my house in a long time, but that's okay. So I said, okay, let me try to put up my tree this year. And so, yeah, I put my tree up. So check it out. You can see it. So when I decorate my tree, y'all, I put a little bit of everything in it. I just take it and I throw everything on it. Yes, this year for Christmas, so that tree if you guys have gone live with me, I've actually told you where that tree comes from. It comes from my mom. And when I was young, we used to go and get Christmas trees, and we would literally go to the lot. We would pick out a tree, cut the tree, bring it back. I love that whole experience because when we would go to the lot, um, there would be hot cocoa, apple cider. Oh my God, all traditions, marshmallows. We have marshmallow s'mores, all of that stuff growing up. Those are memories I love. But as we got older, you know, my mom, she was like, I'm not going and cut no tree down. We're gonna get this Christmas tree right here. And she did. It's a big, huge, beautiful tree. And she goes, and my grandbabies, you guys do that tradition, which we did. We cut our tree down, we brought our tree in and stuff like that. She goes, but when you come to my house, you're going to get the fake tree, but I'm going to make it look really good and y'all going to love it. Now, when my mom decorated tree, which is quite opposite from me, because as you guys can see, I take everything and I just kind of like throw it up on there. I actually have a story for that. I talked about it in my live, but I don't care. I'll repeat it again. My mom would she would decorate it so like it was like, oh my God, it was like what you see in the magazines, honey. And it looked beautiful. And that was a tradition that was well appreciated because when we went to my mom's house, she would decorate her entire house. And so when you went there Thanksgiving, it was the beginning of Christmas. But for my mom, eventually she started doing Nochebuena. And Nochebuena is something, a tradition in her family that they did for generations. Nochebuena. Nochebuena. I always say it wrong. Nochebuena. Am I saying it right or wrong? Y'all, I know y'all gonna correct me in them comments. Go ahead, correct me. It's okay. Um, my mom did that tradition for years in her family. So she decided to kind of continue it with her. So for her, bringing in the night was New Year's Eve for her. And so we would go and she cooked this huge meal. We wouldn't eat anything until 11:55. The meal was done and the food would be done. And then we would say, Happy New Year. And we eat the food and we would stay until 5 o'clock in the morning, and it was so exciting. And so I loved it. And it would be till like 5 o'clock in the morning. What is this? Oh no, that's restart. I don't want to restart. It would be until, I'm sorry about that, guys. It would be until like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then we would have breakfast. And then that was the tradition for years. And then breakfast slowly died out, and we would just do that. And so now she's like, now you got to carry on the torch. So now my kids are older, they got their own place. She gave me her plastic tree. I'm still holding on to my tradition where I take everything and just throw it on the tree because I used to do that with my kids. That was like the thing. Just throw it on the tree. So I still do that. And when my grandbabies get into the mix, hopefully soon, I don't know, whenever they decide to come. When they come, I'll be prepared for them. And I'm gonna let them decorate the tree and let their mamas and daddies go get the original tree. You see how the generations pass on and everything? Okay, so guys, listen, tonight I am actually, as we're speaking, I am cooking pork shoulder. That is my the family just decided that's me. That's what they it's like pork shoulder is not even a holiday thing for me. It's whenever we have gatherings, pork shoulder, whenever whenever we do birthdays, pork shoulder, holidays, pork shoulder. So I try to limit it to just that because at one time that's all we was eating. I was like, I'm tired of pork shoulder. I'm gonna see nobody's shoulder or anybody's pork ever again. But we're making pork shoulder. So that's what I'm making right now. I don't know, whatever you guys are cooking, please put it in the comment. Let me know in the polls, what is your favorite Christmas song? I told you mine's. It is Silent Night. I love me some Silent Night. Oh yeah, and in the live earlier, um, I was like, I had this big debate with some younger generation kids about All I Want for Christmas Is You. And Mariah Carey, I said, now wait a minute, let me do something. Who wrote wrote the song All I Want for Christmas Is You? Um, All I Want for Christmas Is You. All I Want for Christmas, Mariah Carey. It's still coming just with her. All right, so there I was like, she's not the original, but All I Want for Christmas Is You. Okay, so she's the one who wrote it. All right, so unless you guys can tell me different, that's what it's saying in Google, y'all. That's what it's saying in Google. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sitting here drinking this coffee. It's cold now, so now it's cold coffee, which is really good because I love me some cold coffee too. I think I make the best cold coffee. So anyway, yeah. So let me know what your songs are. Hit the poll and share this video. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you know the next time I'm coming on. And I want you guys to have the best holidays ever. Enjoy your family. Enjoy yourselves. Relax. Don't take the holidays more serious than it is. Use it as an opportunity to love up on your family. And if this is the time that you spend it alone and you don't have, like I'm off of work, I don't have to be around anybody, enjoy being with yourself and enjoying yourself as well. All right, guys, I'm going to come off of here. Before I get off, I got to say this because this is the most important thing. I love you, man. All right, peace. Oh, don't forget to watch that video with Charlie Brown. And don't forget to watch the movie suggestions. Decisions are never black and white. It is streaming free 99 on Tubi TV. It's also streaming on Amazon Prime. Please support, support, support. And yeah, next week more of me coming. All right. Monday. I have on the thing, it's at Monday through Friday. It's actually Monday through Thursday. I got to change that. Monday through Thursday. Although I do sometimes go live anyway on Friday too. So, but it's just not at 6. It's not in the mix at 6. All right, guys. I love you.